A tear-stained letter, locked away in Windsor's archives, now reveals what Prince Harry was desperate to say but never could. Newly leaked palace documents have blown the lid off a secret Prince Harry tried to keep buried, personal notes he wrote to King Charles during Prince Philip's funeral, confessing Meghan Markle blocked him from speaking to his own family. Why did he write these notes instead of picking up the phone? Who inside the palace just exposed them? And what was Meghan so afraid he might say? Stay with us as we uncover the private messages, the chilling silence at a royal funeral, and the hidden hand that may have sabotaged Harry's final goodbye to his grandfather. The truth is more heartbreaking and more explosive than anyone imagined. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. It began as one of the most solemn events in modern royal history, the funeral of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. A quiet, dignified farewell to the Queen's lifelong companion. A service meant to reflect on a legacy of duty, discipline, and devotion. Yet behind the walls of Windsor Castle, away from the eyes of the public, something far more disturbing was unfolding. A secret buried beneath ceremonial silence. A revelation not made public until now. Prince Harry had tried to contact his family. Desperately, emotionally. And he was blocked by the one person he trusted most, his wife. The world watched Prince Harry walk alone behind his grandfather's coffin. No military uniform. No clear connection to his family. Just the weight of estrangement hanging visibly from his shoulders. It was seen as a symbol of the fractured House of Windsor. But what if there was more to that lonely image? What if Harry hadn't chosen distance, but had it enforced? What if Meghan Markle actively prevented him from reaching out to his father and brother at the moment he needed them most? This isn't tabloid speculation. This isn't anonymous gossip. This story is rooted in something far more damning. Leaked notes. Private, handwritten notes from Prince Harry to his father, King Charles. Notes that were never meant to be seen by the public. Notes that paint a gut-wrenching picture of a man caught between grief and control. A man yearning to reconnect with his family, only to find his voice silenced inside his own home. How these notes came to light is still under intense speculation. Some say they were found inside a secure folder by palace aides during a routine staff transition. Others claim they were deliberately leaked by someone close to Charles, perhaps even with the monarch's knowledge. But the content of the notes is what stunned everyone who read them. In carefully penned lines, Harry recounts the emotional turmoil he faced in the days leading up to Prince Philip's funeral. He writes of begging Meghan to allow him to reach out to his father, of wanting to send condolences, of simply wishing to be part of the family's grief. And yet, every time he tried, there was resistance. Excuses, justifications, deflections. According to the notes, Meghan allegedly warned Harry that any direct contact with the royal family would be dangerous, not for his physical safety, but for their narrative. "They'll twist your words," she allegedly said. "They'll use your emotions against us." That framing, us versus them, is repeated throughout the letters. As if Harry had to pick a side, and choosing empathy for his own blood would be seen as betrayal. The funeral, as we now know, went ahead without complication. The Queen sat alone. William and Harry exchanged minimal contact. And for many observers, the pain on Harry's face seemed layered, not just grief, but regret. And now, with these notes in public view, that interpretation carries new weight. But why now? Why have these notes surfaced years later, when tensions between Harry and the royal family appeared to be stabilizing? The answer lies not in revenge, but in necessity. According to insider reports, the leak came at a moment when discussions about Harry's future royal status were reaching a critical point. Talks were underway about potential honorary titles, limited return duties, and even a more formal reconciliation. But key members of the palace wanted full transparency. They wanted to understand what really happened during Harry's withdrawal from royal life, especially around the pivotal moment of Prince Philip's death. That's when the notes emerged. Written over several days, the letters reveal a tortured emotional arc. At first, Harry tries to rationalize the distance. He writes things like, "I need space," and "I don't want to disrupt anything." But as the funeral draws near, the tone changes. There's urgency, desperation. He begins to question himself. Am I doing the right thing? Am I being fair? He wonders what Prince Philip might think of his absence. In one heartbreaking paragraph, he writes, "I imagine him looking at me from that wooden frame, disappointed, wondering where I am, wondering why I'm not standing next to William." Then comes the most damning section, a full page in which Harry